Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. In the last episode, we kind of just figured out his disease, so I'm really interested in what's going to happen this episode. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but I couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with a brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and a smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my room. It makes me in my room pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. Smart guy. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafing canopies. Too big. Sorry, for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't seem like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? ... Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back. Even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I can get back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I open the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only two people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Ooh. He looks kind of sketchy. Could probably shave a little bit. You must be Nikki? Nakai. So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom teacher. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Mozu. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention. Not true. But I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Everything makes you nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Why am I country all of a sudden? Yes. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be at the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as the falling teacher takes me upstairs. The third door down the floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3 through 3. Matu opens the door and enters. What is that? That is... Moving on. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is the big step, I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Oh. Okey-doke. Follow the teacher into the classroom and I look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is high and there's lots of space left over and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by the blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only makes it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They probably like me and have something wrong with them. Only it's not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand, and it's jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it would make her invisible. I'm just now noticing this guy in the back. He's like... Wait, no, is he special? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Wait, is he having a heart attack? You guys, don't get offended. I'm so sorry. I forgot this was a special skill. Oh, she has no legs. I don't know what's wrong with her. Or her. He's a creep. There's only one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses. I think, is that her? No, probably not. Then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute, so is the cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. Yeah, that's her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. So I gotta end it here. Next episode, we're gonna kind of get introduced to everyone, so I'm excited for that. What?